There are some amazing, fun Magic holiday promo cards that most people don't know about. Greetings, owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles, and welcome to my video talking about the holiday promos. There's one released every year, so we're going to talk about them all. For those of you who don't know what these are the promos that are released around Christmas time. They're called the holiday promo. They're definitely, at least at their genesis, they originated as Christmas style promos, even though they just say happy holidays on them. Anyways, there was one released every year starting in 2006. How these were given out is Wizards of the Coast has a holiday Christmas party. I mean, they call it a holiday party, obviously, to be more inclusive. And everybody who attends is given one of these cards, and they also mail them out to retailers, like their business partners, and as well, they send them out to specific people, maybe in the Magic community they want to thank. I believe some people have received these in the mail as well, a few of them, but the majority are just given out directly to Wizards employees and business partners. So generally, most stores, if they get them, would get one or two of each of these promos each year. They're very, very hard to come by. And so they all have a decent sized price tag. I mean, the first one, even when it came out, was $30 to start with. And now they'll come out kind of higher than that, but usually settle around 40, 50 bucks. Anyways, let's dive into them, starting with 2006, when the entire concept started, and that was with Fruitcake Elemental. Now, because I know a lot of you may not be old enough to even know what the hell a fruitcake is, a fruitcake is something that used to be given a lot more around Christmas time. It's a little bread loaf with these gross little jellied fruits where it's like they've candied the fruits, but they're disgusting. These loaves are absolutely gross. I've seen them given as gifts a number of times. Never seen anybody eat and enjoy it. I've only ever tried it once, and it was an abysmal experience. So fruitcake used to be all over the place, so they have the Fruitcake Elemental. It's a fun little concept. 3 mana for a 7/7. It's indestructible. At the end of your turn, it deals 7 damage to you because fruitcake is bad for you. It'll damage you, which is funny to me. And 3 mana, target player gains control of Fruitcake Elemental. So you can hand it off to your opponent, so they'll get beat up by it at the end of the turn, unless they give it to you or someone else. Experiments intended to create the perfect holiday emissary resulted in a substance harder than dark steel and a fraction as merry. Now that's pretty amusing. Honestly, the fact that an elemental made of fruitcake is far less jolly than a dark steel colossus or something of that nature. So that's fun. I like the idea, like the idea behind fruitcakes is nobody likes them, so you would just take them and keep re-gifting them, right? So the idea is here is the fruitcake never goes away and people are always handing it around. So I enjoy the way that transmits the concept of Christmas while also being a fun holiday card. This was actually in my King Cube for a while. The next card, 2007's card, was Gifts Given. Now this is a play on Gifts Ungiven. If you don't know what that is, it's a blue instant. You search through your library for 4 cards. Your opponent picks 2 of those cards to put in your graveyard and 2 to go in your hand. And this card was used as part of a combo engine where basically you set it up where you want particular cards to go to the graveyard, and no matter what combination your opponent chooses, they always end up with a bad deal. That's Gifts Ungiven. So Gifts Given is a play on that. The Gifts Ungiven artwork has a Soratami bunny lady on it as well. So this one has one wrapping up little Christmas presents, which I like. I really enjoy the artwork on this. I find this to be one of the most visually entrancing pieces of artwork for the holiday cards. And what this one does is you get to actually search your opponent's library for 4 cards with different names and reveal them. Your opponent chooses 2 of the cards that go to their graveyard and 2 that go to your hand. So it's similar to the Gifts Ungiven, except it's gifts given from your opponent deck. So I really like the play on this card, and the flavor text is also quite fun. Thanks, you shouldn't have. It's like, I didn't want to. 2008 brought us Evil Presence, which is fun because there's a Magic card called Evil Presence, as in there is a presence here. It's a black land enchantment, if I'm not mistaken, that turns a land into a swamp. 1 black, aura, enchanted land is a swamp and loses all other types and abilities. All right, Let's see here. So Evil Presence was your 4-mana sorcery. Put a creature card from your hand into play under target opponent's control. That creature attacks that each turn if able and always attacks its controller. How fun is that? The idea that you go like, here you go, here's a gift, but it's actually like, here, it's like you give him a doll, but it's a cursed doll that's trying to stab him like Chucky. That's fun. 'Tis better to give than receive. In this case, it surely is. And look at that. Look at the malice in the gnomes that are like, or goblins that are wrapped up in a present. Here you go. This is for you. That is a really fun concept for a card. Then we have Season's Beatings, 2009. This is 4 red. Family Gathering. Each creature target player controls deals damage equal to its power to another random creature that player controls. That's fun. You make all of your opponent's creatures get into a big fight. The idea is everyone gets together for the holidays. So they're going to fight because family will fight. Arriving home, he suddenly longed for the blood-soaked battlefields behind him. That's amazing. You're coming home trudging through the snow to your family's Christmas abode, and you can just see them fighting and yelling. I like the fact that they use orange and red in the artwork for the window, because orange and red could be used to transmit a sort of like a warm, happy glow, but in this case, it's used to transmit the anger of a fight that's occurring. So that's fun. The artwork on this is really, really well done. I enjoy the feeling of it, and the play on the name, Season's Greetings, Season Beatings, fantastic. 2010 brought us Snow Mercy instead of No Mercy, that black enchantment. 2 white, 2 colorless. Whenever a creature deals damage to you, put a globe counter. I guess I should tell you what No Mercy does. 2 black, 2 colorless. It's an enchantment. Whenever you take damage from a creature, destroy that creature. So whenever your opponent's creatures hit you, they're getting destroyed. So in this case, Snow Mercy says, whenever a creature deals damage to you, put a globe counter on it. And then tap, untap, because the second symbol here, if you don't recognize it, the black tap symbol reversed is the untap symbol. So it goes tap, untap, tap, untap, tap. Tap all creatures with globe counters on them. So basically, you'll be able to tap all creatures that have hit you once at least using the snow globe. And the idea behind the tap, untap, tap, untap is supposed to be you shaking up a snow globe, which is what we've got going on here. Snow Mercy is a snow globe, and you can see a bunch of creatures trapped inside of it. How much fun is that? That's really cool. So that's 2010s. 2011 is Youll Lose. Now, this is a play on words, obviously, as all the names tend to be. Youll Lose. Youll Lose. You lose. I like that. That's fun. 4 mana for a 1/1. At the beginning of your upkeep, destroy another non-land permanent chosen at random. So it could be yours, could be your opponent's. Then put a number of +1/+1 counters on Youll Lose equal to the number of that permanent's converted mana cost. So pick a permanent and play at random, destroy it, whatever its casting cost was, put that many +1/+1s on the Youll Lose. And then 1 red, 1 green, eat some food, regenerate, Youll Lose. How much fun is that? To regenerate it, you will also have to be eating some food. It loves having family for dinner. I love the artwork with that big mouth reaching out to eat the suckling pig. That's so cool. 2012 brought us a split card. Naughty and Nice. Naughty or nice, I should say. Not naughty and nice, naughty or nice. So, naughty, search another target player's library for a card and put that card into your hand. So this is a play on the tutor ability. You get to tutor your opponent's deck instead. 3 mana for nice. This one's white. Search your library for a card and put it into another target player's hand. Then shuffle your library. That's really fun. The second ability is crazy. And I love the fact that in the first artwork, he looks so menacing and evil. But in the second artwork, you're like, oh, he's just eating pie. He's just really, really into that pie. That's fun. All right, he knows when you've been naughty or nice. Now, what do we got next? 2013 brought us the Stalking Tiger. Normally, it would be a stalking tiger, like stalking its prey, but in this case, it's literally made out of stalking, which is a lot of fun. 5 mana gets you a 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, you put a sealed magic booster pack under it. When it deals combat damage to a player, unwrap the booster pack and put it in your hand. Wow, that's a lot of fun. I have to get one of these for the King Cube. That's so cool. Just hope, what's it say there? Just hope yours isn't full of coal golems. Meh. I like the fact that it's a stalking and it's eating like a sock reindeer puppet. That's fun. That's a fun card. 2014 was Mishras Toy Workshop. If you don't know what Mishras Workshop is, it's a land that taps for 3 mana. You can only spend that 3 mana to cast artifacts. Now, back then, they thought that was a reasonable drawback. They're like, sure, it taps for 3 mana, but you can only use it to cast artifacts. That land is broken and worth hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars now because it accelerates you to an insane degree. So Mishras Toy Workshop taps to add 3 mana to your mana pool as well, but you can only use that on spells and abilities that put tokens onto the battlefield, and you have to use toys to represent those tokens. That's a lot of fun. I love that Mishra's Toy Workshop shows them getting all buzzsawed up. Even though Urza tried to apologize, Mishra continued to bear a grudge. Aww, he just wants to be friends, bro. 2015 Goblin Sleigh Ride. I like that too, because it's like, hey, we're going on a sleigh ride, but also sleigh as in murder. All right, so we've got, oh my god, is that oh, what's his name? Dosen or whatever? That gigantic tree folk guy? I can't remember his name right now. The Falling Leaf, the 0/5? It is. That's awesome. Target creature you control climbs onto Goblin Sleigh Ride. You slide them on their merry way. If the creature stayed on it, it deals damage equal to its toughness to each other creature touched during the slide. Oh, that's why. That's why they're showing that 0/5 tree folk. Dosen, no, Dosen's the, oh, god damn it. Why can I not remember his name right now? That's crazy to me. I knew he's like 1 white, 1 red, no, 1 white, 1 black, and 1 green, I think. 0/5, all your creatures deal damage based on their toughness. Cannot remember his name, but that's distinctly him in the artwork. So cool. All right, that's a fun card. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, that's fun. All right, we've got Thopter Pie Network for 2016. 4 mana enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you're eating, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Use food to represent the token. Whenever a creature token you control dies, if it's represented by food, eat it. That's funny. You have to eat all your tokens when they die. They all thought her dream was just pie in the sky. But it wasn't. It was Thopter's carrying pie in the sky. And finally, we come to this year's, or I should say last year's, 2017, some disassembly required. 1 Blackmanna Sacrif. Why am I reading it off the screen when I can read it out of my hands? Guys, I have this one. All right, 1 black. Sacrifice a creature. Distribute the sacrificed creature's keyword abilities among any number of other target creatures until end of turn. If it's December, you gain 1 life for each of those keywords. Now all they needed was a jolly, happy soul. I love this. This is so much fun. The fact that you can sack a creature and steal the keywords to spread everywhere else is broken and dumb. This is going to end up in my King Cube. And part of the reason I'm doing this video, guys, is I got this. I was super excited. My friend Matt from Trashfire MTG also got this. He wanted me to do a video talking about this. I think that he is a baller stand-up guy. That man is so baller that if I had 1,000 Trashfires, I could take over the world. That's the kind of baller he is. He makes Magic content because he likes to share his pack openings. So you guys need to go over and subscribe to him. So thanks for coming by. Hit the like button if you like the Magic cards. And we'll see you next time on MTG Blue. Oh, I did it wrong. MTG Purple.
We are the 6th color of Magic.
We the best magic!